let's go to Michael in Ogden. Second-time caller, it says. Michael, you're on Heart of the Matter.
Hey, Shawn. I sent you an interview. I sent you an email earlier in the week about Genesis Project, and well, I just want. I'm not promoting that at all right now.
All right.
What I do is, huh?
I said okay.
Okay. I've got it on mute. Now I have to put my hand in front of the TV so I don't see you. You're mixing me up. The Old Testament, like, in the Old Testament when they had the genealogical records, well, that's the first question, or you can take it what order. The second question I have is, do you guys, where can I meet, like, as ex-LDS? Do you guys still do the squatters? And then the most important one, this is a comment. Do people realize, because I wasn't born in the LDS, I wasn't baptized, I wasn't a cradle LDS, cradle Mormon. Yeah, the baptismal interview. You ever seen the baptismal interview nowadays, Shawn? What it consists of is unreal.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't remember Peter on the day of Pentecost or whatever, or when he baptized 3,000 people, asking him questions like, "Are you on parole? Have you ever had homosexual activity?" Things like that.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
That's what's on now. That's what it's on.
Hey, really good call, Michael. I'll answer your question off air.
Yeah, the genealogical records in the Old Testament, please, and where to meet, squatters or what. And Shawn, I love your show. I check out your email all the time. I mean, your streaming all the time, and
good.
Just good job, man. And I hope things work out well as you go, Nash. Have a good night.
Thanks, Michael. God bless. In terms of squatters, we don't do, after the show, people who are in the audience, sometimes they go to local restaurants, we get together then, but we don't do an official pastor in the pub anymore because of a number of freaky things that were going on with the old pastor in the pub. So we stopped doing that. Now, in terms of genealogy, this is really important. People want to know why there's all these genealogical records in the Old Testament. How come in Matthew and Luke, there's these genealogies that are listed too? And then in the New Testament, you'll find out the genealogies really aren't important. Why? Well, the Jews, it was really important that they knew their genealogy because only their Levitical priests, they had to be of a certain heritage, and the Messiah had to be of a certain genealogical line. So they kept these genealogical records. They were very, very important to them, okay? And then they kept them, guess where? In the temple. And then what happened in 70 AD? The genealogical records were completely decimated. The Jews don't even know who's of the tribe of Levi anymore. They don't know who can really officiate truly anymore, and maybe in some cases they do, but not in all. And they were wiped out, and the Romans came in, and they just obliterated genealogy. Why? Because God said, look, we're not under that priesthood system anymore. It's done. The veil's ripped in two. All come to me now. There's no more sacrificial animals and things. You don't have to worry about that. Genealogy's dead. Mormonism came, and they took genealogy, and they put it back in. They put the veil back up, sewed it back together, put a new temple up, put a Holy of Holies in there, and put genealogical research in there. And Timothy warns against endless genealogies because it's a waste of time. And yet people are really into it. So that is what happened with genealogy in the Bible. I hope that helped.